Houston, Texas, in what would be a terrific fight.
He's trying to protect the leads, right jabs.
Scorecards and
Stop the fight.
see this? It's the front row kicking back. You know the kind of fighter that gets busted out.
Welcome back kapatid! Taong 2007 nang dumayo ang ating kababayan na si Czar Amonsot sa bansang Amerika. Hinarap niya rito ang undefeated Australian fighter na si Michael Katsedes. Nakatay sa laban ang WBO Interim World Lightweight title. Si Czar Amonsot ay may edad noon na 21 at may kartadang 18 wins, 2 losses at 10 knockouts. Habang si Michael Katsedes ay may edad na 26 at may malinis na kartadang 22 wins, 20 knockouts. Samantala si Katsedes ay may dalawang Pinoy na itong tinalo, sina Rani Ganoy at Nonoy Gonzales na natalo via 5th round technical knockout. Nakaharap niya din si Juan Manuel Marquez na natalo via 9th round technical knockout. Samantala sa laban ng dalawa ay nakipagsabayan ang Pinoy sa wala pang talo at malakas na si Katsedes. At sa round 2 pa lang ay binasag na agad ng Pinoy ang mata ng Australiano.
To counter the fact that great right hand up the middle of his stance against him. There's another bomb from Katsedes, momentarily drives Amonsot back.
See, Katsedes like to punch you and push you with his...
Exciting start, be a terrific fight between Czar and Amonsot.
Long closest was smothering it.
Again, are with the front hand, that hook and the jab as Emmanuel's.
It's those type of socks that is where it makes your legs look small.
No, I think he's got very strong legs as well. Although Amonsot's are. And Amonsot, who's been hurt by that punch several times in this round, waves Katsedes in as if to say, come on, keep punching. I need my chance to counter it. What a straight right hand and a left hook from Michael Katsedes. Amonsot's impressive, but
what makes this fight good, both guys have a lot of skill, but as soon as one guy has an advantage, the other guy comes storming right back trying to get to...
for a while.
Both
Don't
guys...
get too excited. Amonsot has made a right hook and straight left hand, who either has decided to fight at a slower, more cautious pace, or for Amonsot's punching power.
I think that Katsedes right now is having...
Immediately jumped forward for the chance to...
And also, I like Amonsot is landing one punch that I love cuts.
And there's blood flowing from the right nostril now of Michael Katsedes. And what a right hand! Oh my God!
Pinpoint right hand, right on the chin as he was coming in.
Are you okay? Yeah. Box. Katsedes races across the ring and jumps into position to fire another right hand. Amonsot at the last second. This is the mentality of the pure knockout puncher. Katsedes doesn't care what's coming back at this point.
And Amonsot was doing...
Katsedes' left eye is closed out of a hard right hand by Amonsot. Uppercuts now from Katsedes. Trying to set up another big right upstairs by firing his right hand. Both fighters landing very hard shots in the...
Second round, nice and deep, and I want...
There's the knockdown. Our punch as active
between steadily doing something, even if it's not Katsedes, he's doing something all the time.
And as a result, Katsedes is now very pronouncedly holding base. But Katsedes is now in the position of trying to come inside, get inside to deliver big punches, but without jabbing his way in, because he's holding his gloves up in front of his face to try to protect.
He's trying to protect himself now. And Amonsot seems to be very relaxed, very comfortable in the situation right now. Outside for the one knockdown, he's really setting the tempo and controlling the fight.
Katsedes' early assault kind of reminds you in a way of a young Mike Tyson, in the sense that
he's not lost his knockout power.
Amonsot is the smoother boxer, seems to have more different punches and more weaponry. That could show up over the course of a long fight. And to go to his uppercut, Katsedes' blood is going to start showing up in Amonsot's hair. Blistering battle along the road, down the stretch of...
Michael, I want you to similar answer.
29, 27, see his left eye. He's reaching across.
In case some of the coagulated fighters go on, it looks
hard right
out at most of the modern heavyweights.
Once again, we're in the lightweight. Two young fighters either of whom could rise to be a major league destroyer.
Katsidas' left foot, and it's enabling him to hit that eye even better than he would normally.
Left hand leads through the center.
Superior boxing skill.
Yeah, he's doing a variety of different things now.
But as Amonsot starts to get confident and open up, he creates a couple of opportunities, and Katsidas
great right
immediately
uppercut.
jumps on the opportunity to land a right hand. Amonsot with a huge uppercut down the stretch of the
Particular one punch, but just a variety of different punches that's coming from Amonsot, and that's why you see all of the facial damage has been did. Just continually just landing punches, particularly a lot of the right hand punch leads, right jabs.
has completely turned in the first minute out of the left eye, and gained tactical control of the fight.
And right now,
That's the puncher's mentality. I mean, years of calling fights, Emmanuel, quite often don't have plans.
yeah, that's a good thing that both guys, as I said earlier, they both are punching with them.
I think that he is tentative enough now in the face of the damage that Amonsot has done, that he's not setting his...
Jim, I honest that there's some wear and tear there. Obviously, it's been a tough fight, but I think like right there, Katsidas is throwing with everything he's got when he's throwing.
Well, those two right hands certainly supported your point, Max. But Katsidas' extreme dependency on the right hand, too.
This is a good round for Katsidas.
Number 5, it's been an all-out war from the percent later on.
Let's bring it back down, shift your head back down.
When he knocked Czar on the round since then.
Yeah, but in whatever way, I think...
Knockout bombs with both hands.
Well, and if he ever managed to get a fight against Juan Diaz, the baby bull, I mean, I'd pay big money to see that fight. Amonsot trying to get the blood flowing again.
Started off fighting 12 rounds off the bat.
Yeah, 12 rounds in your second fight, and this kind of is very confident. Diaz coming off a stirring victory over Acelino Freitas a couple of months ago, and looking toward Diaz of Coachella, California.
Very exciting.
Two straight right hands from Katsidas momentarily stun Amonsot. Amonsot comes back with a right hand of his own. Out intentions, as you've seen from the opening.
52, 58, 55, Michael Katsidas. Jim, this guy is shades of Vito Antifermo, Billy Backus. You know, the kind of fighter that gets busted up and never stops coming. I mean, he's a brutal banger, just like Max Kellerman has called him. He just keeps on coming. He doesn't care about the damn cuts. He just keeps wading in, throwing that right hand. I think he won, you know, rounds 1 and 2, rounds 5 and 6, 4 rounds to 2, Katsidas.
He ran past it, Jay Nady, to rule that it wasn't a knockdown. Went right back to throwing his hard right hand.
Speaking of knockdowns, when I was talking to Jay Nady,
One-sidedly for Marquez, that ultimately
new spirit and punching with so much authority and
for
firepower.
his fight with Clifford Etienne.
They did at one time train Jeff Fettig myself, so Katsidas is way, way better than Jeff. Because Jeff had
Fighter.
yeah, he was a 40 team, and eventually he was
The pressure fighter as Fennec was, I don't think, but has that same kind of fighting spirit.
but not as consistent.
Breathe them in again. Finding it lovely. Your timing's getting very good. Excellent.
138. On Harold Letterman's card, Katsidas lengthens his range.
That he's starting to use that uppercut at least.
I mean, he should, because if he gets very, very strong,
By being more physical is compelling.
Arm, blood flowing freely from Katsidas' left eye. Little left hook by Katsidas. There's the big shot. A straight right hand for a low blow.
Not to mention a headbutt.
A lot going on in the fight. Jay Nady's done a good job of keeping it up.
so that's when Amonsot gets into trouble, when he bends right forward, just at the time that Katsidas and jabbing.
Cut off the ring a little bit better than he was.
The violence continues here. Jabs through 8 rounds. Amonsot 42 out of 210.
He can't get into the fight. He's winning, but Amonsot keeps boxing him in his groove yet. The distance that Amonsot is fighting.
Time! Okay, we're okay.
How much of that is when Amonsot
May well be ahead on the scorecards, Emmanuel, as he is on...
we saw Arturo Gati's ostensibly his last. It could have been stopped with swollen eyes and cuts, and he came through with dramatic knockouts.
Katsidas seems to feel as though he needs the knockout, and he's certainly still going for it with every right-hand punch. Lands another huge shot there, and a big one there. And the crowd begins to respond, but there are only 15 seconds. National responsibility to protect Katsidas.
Now, this is what champions do, right here, right now. I want you to breathe for me.
Close the headbutt, that's the one on the top. To the left eye, Czar Amonsot wins by a technical knockout. That's about as strange.
Amonsot has shown taking shot after shot after shot from Katsidis. What a powerful desire to finish it right now Katsidis is demonstrating as he lets his hands go and gets the knockdown. Amonsot looking at his corner, but his job is clear. Stay on his feet and keep fighting.
No one punch, just
In the 135-pound weight class. This is exactly the way Gaddy looked the night that he knocked.
And you know, Jay Nady is doing a great job tonight. He's giving both guys an opportunity.
Somehow mustering the strength to continue to move his hands.
Stop! You can't hold
In his arms, because as Max pointed out, he's
One more round, and Marciano knocked Charles out in the 8th round.
The good news for Katsidis is his eyes look better right now than they did 2 rounds ago.
Suck that. You're a mile in front, and you do
One of them was a power shot.
He should realize that he's behind on points. 2 knockdowns scored against.
In front of Amonsot because he needed to.
He's ahead on the scorecards and simply
Work it and going right along with it. And the clock is ticking, and each ticking moment is getting closer and closer for Ricky for Katsidis.
wins him and jump all over Katsidis and tried to finish him off.
Knockout threat because this fight could be stopped at any moment if that eye gets any worse.
And I saw mission would stop the fight. Here we go.
Good point when he says if the eye gets
It can start gushing as opposed to spilling.
Katsidis through one, bought 2 minutes. And that was the key.
You know, in the neighborhood, Wabba
Says an axe, he has the end.
Off one of the most dramatic victories you could possibly see.
boxing history.
We on the last? Feeling? Got it in you? All right, I want everything nice and tidy. And don't blow yourself in the first half of the round for me, okay?
Good memories as a cut man. Punches in round 11, Katsidis fourth. And now Katsidis rushes forward as in Las Vegas as Michael Katsidis, seemingly thoroughly blinded by damage done to both eyes, his way through what would be an
Katsidis is clearly a special. Rounds that the fight wouldn't.
he's done. You know, there's some booing from the crowd, and I'm not sure what it is they're booing. There he goes again.
And he's closing the show.
The end of a grueling fight.
And he throws punches down the stretch and makes it to the finish line. Our first look at Michael Katsidis. And you hope you're going to see him again.
Not looking that way.
Natapos ang laban by a 12-round unanimous decision. At yan muna mga kapatid. And I always thank you for watching.